boom. And I'm glad it was 3 a.m. because it actually pushed me out into where traffic would have been.
Yeah.
And then I would have got T-boned by other people, but there was nobody there. Great thing, no one, unless you're from here, you don't know that there is a Burger King 4 foot from that intersection.
Yeah, it's right there.
Yep. And then there was a cop car sitting in that parking lot.
Well, that's convenient.
We waited there for him to come over there.
How long did it take him?
He never came over.
Oh,
we ended up walking over to him. And now, mind you, at this point, I had the buddy that Scott mentioned that we were headed to his house when I did the fishtailing nonsense. I was borrowing a coat from him, which happened to be a red vinyl coat, which was sweet. I still had a mohawk.
You did have a pretty epic mohawk.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
So when the cops saw me, of course, I'm an ass, he came over to look at him. The dude, the back of the car was to the back window. The truck, the blinker was hanging off.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, the truck was fine.
Yeah, you gotta love when that happens.
And
the asshole that hits you's car always ends up being fine.
Yeah, and the cop actually looked at him and goes, "Huh, you ruined a nice truck."
What a dick!
The dude he had just won a volleyball tournament.
How wasted
was
he?
Drunk. You know who didn't get a DUI?
Oh, shut up.
That guy.
Shut up, really?
Yeah.
Cop was a dick.
But you know what? That guy drove me home.
All right. Oh, the guy you hit?
The guy that hit me, yeah.
Hit you?
Yeah. He was an all right
you
dude.
let a drunk guy drive you home?
He was sober now.
He had the biggest wake-up call of his life. Oh,
yeah.
shit. This isn't good.
So Scott, tell people about your first car.
Well,
Because I know your first car very well.
I'm going to ask you a question because I don't know the exact name of the car. But Rick in the chat room, I'm sorry, Drew in the chat room is saying that he had a car and punched the steering wheel and the airbag cover popped off and hit him.
Yeah.
You remember Kevin when he beat the crap out of his steering wheel and his hand was all mangled?
Yeah, because his horn wouldn't shut up.
Yeah.
It was. It just went off. And just stopped.
That happened to my Toyota Tercel.
He's driving around, it's like Doppler effect. If you were standing on the side of the road, it sounded like this.
Yeah, dude, I had it happen to me. I had to drive the car all the way to my mom's dealership with the horn going off.
Just pull the fuse. Yep.
Yeah, I apologize that I'm not that car smart.
Oh yeah.
Actually, it's more I couldn't find the fuse. I did look for it, I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Our buddy Kevin, when he said that, he's just like, his fingers
so
are all
angry.
gnarled up and bloody, and he's like, Aaron's just like, you could have just pulled the fuse. It's just like, fuck off. And Nick in the chat room is saying, yeah, the Chevy Beretta was his first car.
Oh, okay.
Which
nice.
It was a good car. I like those cars where the handle is actually built into the side of the door. Like the top of the door, the middle of the door.
That was the car that we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people in.
No, we had a Corsica with 9 people in it.
Who had the Beretta? Oh, that was Pat had the Beretta.
Yeah, our buddy, old buddy, school buddy. Aaron, what was my first car? Was a
awful.
What the fuck was it?
It was the P3 awful.
Do you remember the name of it?
I have no idea.
It was like, okay, my dad, bless his heart. I'm gonna get my son his first car. I'm gonna go to an auction and then win the car. And then, son, I won you a car.
Yes.
And my dad's not really a betting man, so this whole thing is just weird. But, all right, so we go pick it up, and he's like, all right, just follow me. I don't know what condition this car is in. It died on the way there, driving it back. It died all the time. To the point where I just left it somewhere for it to be towed. Like I just broke down and was like, "Fuck this thing," and so it just got towed. I just left it. I walked away.
Weren't you and Hiller driving when it broke down? Like the final time?
I don't even know.
I thought it was you two.
I don't know, but do you remember the name of the car? It was,
I have
what kind
no
of car?
idea.
It was like it wasn't a Pontiac 6000, was it?
No, that was Alan had the Ghoulie.
What the fuck was it?
His was fucking uber reliable.
Yeah, that thing was pretty reliable. No, I had a Sunbird after that. That was fucking reliable. The floor mats, there was no floor. Like you could, where you put your feet, if the carpet wasn't there, you'd be doing it like a Barney Rubble style.
I remember that, dude.
It was pretty That was a fun car. I actually raced around a track with Chris Hiller, our old co-host. No, I'm going to say it. I don't care. Who cares? We raced around their track and field track, which I mean, it's made of like this rubber material, so you got like ultra grip.
You drove that car on a high school track?
Yeah, full speed.
How did you not just destroy the track?
Because I didn't have a fucking F1 racer. It was a piece of shit Pontiac Sunbird.
Whatever, dude. That's
It
awesome.
had no torque.
I'm not gonna lie. I wish I had done that.
Dude, it was awesome. We had people, our buddies, they got out of our cars and they sat in the stands and cheered for us as Chris and I raced door to door around the track.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was fun. Not my first car, but
that's a good story.
It's the best. It's
the best I can do, guys.
Oh, that's fucking funny, dude.
Why don't you? I want to hear what everyone else's first cars were and the demise of their first cars.
Because no matter what, everybody loves their first car. Like, even though yours sucked ass.
Me, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
I
didn't like mine either.
I thought mine was the shit, even though it had this fender that didn't belong on it. It was for the model year next up.
One of these things is not like the other.
Like, that one came to a point, the other one was flat. But
I'd always like to ask how many cars people owned, but that doesn't work for Aaron because he's owned 184,000 cars.
Yeah.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I want to hear everyone's car stories.
Hell yeah.
So email us. How about you just send us an email? Aaron, what's the email address?
Car stories.
Yeah, I want to hear them.
So
Next
do I.
week.
Can I tell them the email address now?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes, please.
Okay. You can email us at tankedradio@gmail.com.
Yes.
You'll be glad that you did.
You will. So, yeah, I definitely want to hear. That's everyone's homework. We need a 5-star. Well, we just need a rating on iTunes, and we want to hear your car stories. What kind of first car it was, or your first car,
preferably first car,
demise of your first car, or any kind of car tomfoolery.
I do want to hear a great car demise story.
Yeah, we need that. All right, and of course you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter and pretty much everywhere else. Just look up Tanked Radio. We're there. Check us out.
Are we still on MySpace?
No, we never were on MySpace.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to think of the most obscure thing.
No, fuck MySpace.
I was going for obscurity.
I'm not going to fuck your space.
No, Justin Timberlake owns it now. Well, some of it. MySpace,
It's
really?
true. He does.
It's still out there?
Yeah, it's still going.
It's music.
Yeah, it's more of a music service now.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, social music. I don't know. I haven't been on there. I don't know. Anyways, if you like this show, then make sure to check out other great shows on Great Lake Radio Network, like That Radio Show with Nick and Jay, every Friday and Saturday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Midnight Rush with JT. And his show is live every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Spreaker.com. And, of course, us, Tanked Radio, every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time as well. And, of course, the usual places. If you can't make the show live, we're on iTunes. We're on Stitcher. We're on Spreaker. We're on... Where else are we on? We're just wherever other fine podcasts are found, and that's where we're at. So check us out there. Is that it? I'm asking. Is that it?
Sure.
I want to thank everyone in the chat room this evening. We had Bronco Drew, we had Nick, we had Rick, the other Rick with the CK, and who else do we have? If I missed your name, I apologize. I'm sure there's a couple other people, but anyways, thank you for being on and hanging out with us this evening. We do appreciate it. And do we have anything going on special next week?
Yeah, it's fucking 250.
250.
It's fucking 250.
I'll see if I can get.
I was just thinking mini keg.
Mini keg?
Yeah,
we can do mini keg. Let's see. Maybe we can get like Amy or Stacy or Nate or someone or Mike. Maybe we can get a guest on.
Hot dog or midget?
Yeah, one of those two.
All right.
Rick, thanks for hanging out with us tonight and doing the show with us. Appreciate it very much. And yeah, I guess that's it.
And do that.
Do that. All right, guys. We'll talk to you next week for this week's episode of Tanked, episode 249. I'm Scott Considine.
I miss my good juju.
We'll talk to you guys next week. Booyah!
See ya.